On the news tonight, FCT Emergency Management Agency says the FCT at risk of heavier flooding owing to closeness to neighboring red line states. International Human Rights Commission appoints Honor of Abaji as patron. And FCT Fire Service to reposition itself in line with international best practices. Hello there, good evening. Thank you for joining us on the news desk of NTA Channel 5 Abuja at 7. My name is Tessie Omeri. We begin on environmental matters. The FCT Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, has again issued a high alert on prospect of imminent severe flooding within the FCT, especially the riverine parts of the city. The Director General FCT FEMA was speaking while addressing newsmen in Abuja.
Following the deluge of rainfall and repeated flooding being witnessed in different parts of the country and around the FCT, the Director General, FCT Emergency Management Agency, Abbas Idris, has warned that the intransigent river flooding, which is coming from about 9 countries, could affect some neighboring states of the rivers Niger and Benue to discharge at Lokoja, Kogi State. The DJ FEMA said, though the FCT is not on red alert, but could be at the risk of heavier flooding because of its closeness to neighboring red line states, adding that the agency is prepared to handle any eventuality that may arise. He appealed to FCT residents to desist from activities that could lead to flooding and called on residents living around the riverine and flood-prone areas of the FCT to move to higher grounds and take personal responsibility of the safety of their environment, noting that disaster management is all-inclusive.
The rain is very heavy and that is going to be flooding according to experts. And so we are advising that no matter how little the flowing water is, the drivers should not drive into the water.
To minimize loss of lives and property, the FEMA boss said the agency has strengthened its ambassadors in all the area councils to be sensitive to their people, using town criers and other indigenous means of communication to drive the message home. Iliasu Onoto Yakubu, NTA News.
And figures from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) as at 18th September 2020 indicate 22 new cases of COVID-19 in the FCT, making the total number of confirmed cases to be 5,526, while active cases now stands at 5,337, and the number of discharged cases in the territory now stands at 4,913, and sadly, 76 deaths have so far been recorded in the Federal Capital Territory. Vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin which is naturally present in many foods. It is important for normal vision, the immune system and reproduction. Owing to its importance to health, Warfare Igbo gives us an in-depth report on the health benefits and disadvantages of excessive intake of vitamin A.
The importance of food to life cannot be overemphasized. Just as vitamin A forms part of the food requirement of the body, research has it that vitamin A, like every other class of vitamin, is important to the general well-being of every human being, as it aids in building of the body's immunity against various kinds of disease and infections. Statistics from the World Health Organization (WHO) show that an estimated 2.8 million preschool-age children are at risk of blindness from vitamin A deficiency, and survival of 251 million others are seriously compromised. The question now is, how much do we know about vitamin A and its significance to human health?
It's part of the vitamins that we we all know, like we have vitamin B, we have C, we have D. So I think it's just part of the vitamins.
Vitamin A is a vital vitamin in the body system. You get vitamin A from fruits.
It helps children to boost their eye color sight and their mental state. You know, and you can actually get this from the iodized salt and some other food. But take note, you need it too.
It helps to prevent some diseases and also helps to increase our immune system to be able to fight some diseases.
Experts say vitamin A has certain advantages to the human body, which could be derived from animal and plant foods, such as liver, salmon, and egg yolks, which exist in preformed vitamin A, and sweet potatoes, pumpkins, carrots, kale, spinach, dandelion, greens, cabbage, to mention but a few, all pro-vitamin A. Just as vitamin A deficiency can negatively impact life and health, getting too much can also be dangerous, as enumerated by experts.
Vitamin A deficiency causes night blindness, and also the deficiency of vitamin A also affects especially children and also adults in most cases.
It is believed that a healthy, well-balanced diet is a great way to provide your body with safe amounts of these essential nutrients for growth and development of the body system. Wafai Ibo, Nta News.
For the global community to attain the quest for the peace it presently craves, the traditional institution as the bastion of the people's values must be recognized for the critical role it plays in the sustenance of human rights. This was highlighted at the presentation of letter of appointment to the honor of Abaji, Dr. Adamu Baba Yunusa, by the International Human Rights Commission, Nigeria as its patron. Ilyasu Onotu Yakubu has details.
The target is to make deliberate efforts towards promoting human rights, peace and security across the country. In the drive to enhance the campaign against societal ills such as the rising cases of rape, rampant maltreatment of children, arbitration to assist in prison decongestion, and enhancement of the criminal justice system that protects the right of all to liberty, the International Human Rights Commission says it found in the honor of Abaji the revered qualities to champion the cause of its vision.
What he knows before and the responsibility he has before has been expanded to the international community. He can be called upon anytime to lead a mission within West African countries and to bring his experience to bear in terms of leadership.
For the royal father, there are societal menaces that got his interest for urgent attention by the Commission as he is conferred with this noble responsibility. Amongst them, early marriage, girl-child education, rape and gender-based violence, as well as giving attention of the Commission's services to the grassroots to enable their impact be felt by the poor in local communities are top on the priority.
We are going to sit down, work together, move forward. We are not going to be silent. Even though we are silent, we are asked to wake up to see what we can do for the people.
The COVID-19 pandemic is still a global challenge, and with the relaxation of the protocols in Nigeria, attention is focused by all towards sustaining the downward trend of the curve. To this end, the Commission also presented non-clinical personal protection equipment to the honor for onward distribution to his subjects. Ilyasu Onotu Yakubu, Nta News.
Available records from the National Bureau of Statistics reveals that Nigeria has a median age of 18.4 years, representing about 30% of our population are under 30. The development of the youth in the political space is a heightened public consciousness, catching on like wildfire, which the Al-Habibia Islamic Society is latching onto, drive a corrupt-free society through a workshop. Abdullahi Suleiman Iyaji has more.
Within the four walls of this building, a lot is happening, especially as it concerns talking to the youths on the need to be self-aware of the present times, ensuring that they utilize skills and other relevant materials to enhance their fortunes in development. Let's go find out what the lecture is all about. Small businesses are vital to Nigeria's economy, yet corruption stifles its growth, a major obstacle to development. These young entrepreneurs, who collectively power Africa's largest economy, are unanimous in putting their feet down against corruption through this meeting, where Al-Habibia Islamic Society sharpened their skills and charted a way forward for them in evolving a new Nigeria.
Coming down here was really amazing because it made me have a lot of concepts on leadership and stopping corruption.
I've learned some skills that I will go back and develop in my community.
It is said that youths are the leaders of tomorrow. These younger ones here are making their way into this hall to benefit from the rich body of knowledge available to them, courtesy of the Al-Habibia Islamic Society.
There are contemporary challenges now, especially brought about with the COVID-19 and the crisis which we are facing everywhere. We want to isolate our children, that we can make sure that they become models wherever they find themselves. Not only that, we're also giving them some empowerment training.
We want to see them online. We want to see them in groups and networks, actually churning out messages, narratives, dispelling corruption and promoting accountability.
At the end of it all, organizers are keen to see a nation where youth participation in eradicating corruption takes center stage for a better Nigeria. I am Abdullahi Suleiman Iyaji, NTA News.
A Chinese company saddled with the responsibility of alleviating poverty and putting smiles in the faces of people has landed in Abuja. While commissioning and declaring the new office open, the country's representative Ken Uche called on all Nigerians to take advantage of the opportunity and register in order to better their lives and that of their loved ones. Rosemary Moltelel Bilal reports that presentation of gifts also formed part of the event.
Chimo Mall is a Chinese-Malaysian multi-billion e-commerce company that is leveraging in the new retail concept where the manufacturer, wholesalers and retailers are all profit makers. Chimo Mall is like other traditional e-commerce and is first of its kind in the world to allow consumers to become shop owners through buying and selling in their mall. The country representative Ken Uche says Chimo Mall is into the business of changing, coloring and beautifying the life of all by making profit every 10 days.
In Chimo Mall, you get paid for buying anything, any items you want here, you buy, you get paid. I've made multi-millionaires within a year, so it has helped and it's helping. Anyone doing Chimo Mall can't complain of lack of money and all that. So the company pays you every 10 days. It's a daily business. You get paid every day.
Nigerian director Abigail Peter says, when registered, the person stands a chance of having free shipping without any cost of fee, pointing out that registration comes in packages and in different categories of VIPs.
It's a company based in Malaysia, which is registered with all the government agencies. We have the CAC certificate. It's a business that nobody should be afraid of it. I would advise all Nigerians to come on board. Just put your money and the money is working for you. And whenever you need your money back, the company is willing to give you back.
Some beneficiaries share their testimonies of how it all started, advising others to join the business without thinking otherwise.
CHY color my life too.
Well, with CHY, my life had totally changed. Until today, money is flowing every day. In fact, money is no longer the problem. It's how to even spend the money.
Chimo Mall is a unique company located in Asokoro, Abuja, also has its presence in over 80 countries of the world. Rosemary Molteleng, NTA News.
A strategic management retreat designed to reposition FCT fire service towards effective service delivery has been held Ifeanyi Izumba reports that the retreat is aimed at actualizing the Federal Capital Territory's vision of a first-class fire service provider comparable to none in the world.
The retreat deals with leadership and management, channel of communication and responsibility, which is needed to influence the work of the firefighters positively. The director of FCT Fire Service, Julius Okpotesum, appreciating the support of the FCT minister, said the retreat will add value to the system as well as the staff service output.
Look at the way we started and where we are today. You know that, God has been so faithful to us, and we have been trying our best. You know, the officers of FCT Fire Service, they are very hardworking. You see that zeal in them when they are working. I know, like our team is, our work is teamwork.
Representing the FCT minister, Isa Abdullahi, and others stressed that the retreat will awaken their consciousness towards greater expectations.
There's going to be improved capacity, human and material capacity in terms of service delivery. We expect that even though the FCT Fire Service men have been doing very well, and it is evident when you see them around, and then from the exercises and everything. But at the end of this exercise, we hope there will be much improved capacity in service delivery.
That you begin to see SDAs coming up with this kind of idea, and fire services taking the lead is actually a good one, and it's going to go a long way in adding value.
It is expected that the 3-day retreat will add value to the system and all staff of the FCT's fire service towards effective service delivery. In Abuja, Ifeanyi Izumba, Nta News.
You're watching the news at 7 on NTA Channel 5 Abuja. The news continues in just a moment.
Yeah, what though? This coronavirus, everybody they talk, not be play. Anybody fit catch am anywhere and e no dey show for face. If you catch am, you fit peme. If person wey get a cough or sneeze pere, anything where the cough touch, if you touch am, come touch your face, or you even go touch another person, you fit don catch am be that o. Na im make government say make you hear word, make you stay for house, arrange food where you go chop, keep for house. If you dey outside, no shake anybody hand, no dey hug anybody. Dey wash hand every time with soap and water where they flow. Make you wash hand like say you use and touch pepper, come take and clean your face. If water no dey, use hand sanitize am. If you dey cough, body dey hot and no fit breathe, if it be say na coronavirus be that o, make you call this number sharp.
Thank you for staying with us. Mass metering of electricity consumers is a strategic power sector drive by government to eliminate estimated billing and ensure stable electricity supply. But some residents in parts of the Federal Capital Territory don't see this happening, lamenting irregularities in their use of the meter. Abdullahi Suleiman Iyaji has more.
Statistics from the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission puts the number of customers in Nigeria currently on estimated billing at over 62.3%. In the nation's capital, Abuja, the Meter Asset Provider Initiative of the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, according to its figures, has metered about 100,000 customers in the FCT, Kogi, Nasarawa and Niger franchise under its purview. However, a visibly angry customer like Jerome Igbanda, a laundry owner in Gwarimpa, his complaint stems from arbitrary charges since staff of the AEDC allegedly tampered with his meter.
On the first visit, they said my meter should be changed. I wasn't complaining. Why do they want it changed? I don't know. On the second occasion, they said my meter is burnt. I can't see it burnt. I did not see any burnt anywhere. I think they were there 2 days ago and they said it has been tampered. Who tampered it? I'm not an electrician, I don't know.
But Ebode Fadikpe, General Manager, Communications AEDC, in a swift response, counters this claim.
As we speak right now, I know clearly that we have some obsolete meter in Gwarimpa and some other parts of our network.
How long have you known this?
No, this has been on for quite some time. Not this, certainly not, even far before the COVID period.
And what have you done about them?
Of course, we have been getting across to customers for replacement and things like that. I know clearly that customers are also reluctant to allow that replacement to take place because it is profitable to some of them, because the meters are dropping energy.
Another customer tells a tale of a long wait to get a meter after due diligence.
If they can make it easy for us to get our meter, sir, right now I will go and swap my meter and get a new one. But it's not easy to get it, that's the truth. Like my neighbor, she did her own. It took her about 3 months before she got her own.
Others are quick to say that with the installation of prepaid meters, patterns of distribution companies transferring debts incurred underestimated billing claims to customers are increasingly becoming the norm. Abdullahi Suleiman Iyaji, NTA News.
In the era of young people seeking for white-collar jobs instead of waiting for jobs that may never come, it is better to do any menial job that is viable all year round. That is what Nta Outa seeks to portray in this special report on car wash as all-season business.
There is never any time of the year when there are no cars being driven on the roads and streets. If that is the case, it then means that those cars will eventually become dirty and they will actually need to be washed to give them that good look always. That is why Joseph Onen, otherwise known as Automated, ventured into the roadside car wash 15 years ago, until he gradually understood the business and established the automated car wash few years ago. He says it is an all-season business which is rewarding.
I'm enjoying the business very well, and also I have boys that are working with me, which I train, and I have about 20-something staff working at me. So I myself, the business of automatic car wash, I see that it's a very nice business, and we are making it, and God is helping us as well too.
Having employed staff under him that he trains and pays, he says it is worth the while. Some of the staff advise young people to try this line of business, which to them is lucrative.
I advise young people like me not to sit down at home idle, doing nothing. At least when you are here, you will, at least every day, you will know you will have something to eat and you will have something to keep and give to your parents.
Comparing the automated with the manual kind of car wash, one of the customers says it is unique, and that is why there are cars in queue to be washed in turns.
Some of all those ones on the road, they used to have sand in their towel. So when you are washing the car, they will not put it with sand and use it and scratching your paints. This particular one now is just something like sponge. So the sponge doesn't have any sand. So what we just do is immediately you enter there, you will brush it, then the soup and everything we clean it up, then the water will still pass it again. So one is faster and also is very nice. It will not affect your paints.
On the other hand, the manual car washer says that he believes that he has more customers due to the low price he charges for washing cars.
We start from a humble beginning and from washing by the roadside, and we graduated to this place. So it has been successful all the way. We advise the young ones to know what they're doing. They should always venture into something that is viable, legal, and profitable.
It is hoped that other youths will engage in one form of skill or the other to help themselves. Nta Outa, NTA News.
And from thinking of something viable to venture into, we now go to entertainment as Hadiza Godwin Ebony is standing by with the latest.
Nollywood actor Kanayo Okanayo undergoes nasal surgery days after being called to bar. The movie star took to his Instagram page on Friday to announce the successful surgery. Blogger Linda Ikeji spoils herself with 85 pairs of shoes to mark her 40th birthday. According to her, she wanted to get just 40 shoes but could not stop buying more of the shoes as she was blown away by their beauty. Nigerian legendary singer Baba Idibia turned 45 on Friday, September 18th. His wife Annie took out time to celebrate him on his special day. Singer Simi releases new singles, No Longer Beneficial.
No, I ain't trying to settle down. You're looking for love, I'm looking for a good time. You ask for more, I'll let you down. Friend with benefits, no longer beneficial. Say, won't be my lover.
On the international scene, Dr. Dre's estranged wife Nicole Young files lawsuit against him. She claims to be co-owner of his trademark. Nicole says Dr. Dre secretly removed her name from the valuable trademark after kicking her out of their mansion. Billionaire rapper Kanye West shares disturbing tweets about getting murdered. The rapper also hinted about plans to take his daughter away from him. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, Nta News.
On entertainment, Middlesbrough has signed Nigerian and former Arsenal forward Chuba Okpan as Calvert-Lewin has a hot trick and Everton trash West Brom 5-2. Aisha Bashir has details of this and more on Sports Brief.
Middlesbrough manager Neil Warnock has expressed his delight with the signing of Nigerian forward after an undisclosed fee and successful medicals. He switched completely to the Riverside Stadium outfit. The 24-year-old completed his move today and became the fourth summer signing for the Riverside Stadium outfit. Akpan started his career with Premier League club Arsenal at the age of 6 and was promoted to senior team in 2013. And only featured for the Gunners 4 times in the English top flight as he spent most of his time on loan. In another news, Dominic Calvert-Lewin hit a first career hat-trick and James Rodriguez scored on his home debut as Everton continued their impressive start to the Premier League season with a dominant win against 10-man West Brom. His strike to make it 2-1 was one of the real quality as, despite having 4 West Brom players in close attention, he took a touch before sweeping into the far corner from outside the box. The game ended 5-2 in favour of Everton. Everton will look to make 4 wins in all competitions when they travel to Crystal Palace in the Premier League on Saturday, 26th September, while West Brom hosts Chelsea on the same day. In a related development, the 23-year-old Diogo Jota has signed a 5-year deal with the Premier League champions. Jota's move follows the Enfield clubs. The sign represents a net outlay of about £30 million for Liverpool, with defender Key Jenna-Hova moving the other way for £9 million and a possible £4.5 million.
And with that sports package, we conclude the news at 7. Before we go, a quick reminder. Please take responsibility as COVID-19 is real. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye for now.